He wanted to make sure that he was mentioned.
Apparently.
Mr. Robert Friesen, because he's a really great guy and, you know, just a stand-up guy and a really funny and good teacher, except that he's a Wisconsin fan. Shame.
Miss Cecila, because she's so nice to me and she has a lot of energy, so it makes her really fun to be around.
McCulloch, because he has been my teacher since I was a sophomore, and without him, I probably wouldn't be choosing the career path that I am choosing. So I am really appreciative of him.
Miss Jones, because she always lets us know that she's there for us. And when there was that bad stuff going on at school, she gave us a pep talk and she told us that there was support for us if we need it with her. And it's teachers like that that make me proud to be a student.
My favorite teacher is Mr. McCulloch because I feel like he's relatable, he's very loud and fun.
Ledbetter is my favorite teacher because she's great.
I like Miss Calder because she's really nice and really understanding, and she just understands everyone's problems and she's just always there for everyone.
Miss Gentile because she's very generally chill and always really happy and nice to her.
Coach Chapman, because I really like his morals and beliefs.
Miss Malahan, because she's understanding and caring, and she cares about all the students and not just the work. She really puts in the effort to help the students.
Walker, because he's a very compassionate and understanding guy, you can go to him for anything.
Mr. Peters, because he makes chemistry fun and understandable, and he teaches us more than just class stuff, but how to live and have fun.
Schmelzley, because he makes class more interesting and he's an amazing teacher.
Mr. Wolf, because he's a pretty dedicated and a pretty funny dude.
Ledbetter, because you can really go to her for things if you need to, and she cares about the students and what they think, and she's great.
Miss Kinsella, because she's the best AP Bio teacher in the school. ... She's also the only AP Bio teacher in the school, but that's not important. There you go.
Schmelzley, because he's passionate and amazing at teaching. I'm sad he's retiring. He's retiring?
Yes.
Oh. I mean, I don't know him, but that's sad.
Mr. Smith, because he has a good sense of humor and he's really nice.
Lewis, because he's very... What's that? Invested.
Start this one over. Start that one.
No, it's fine.
No, start it over because I have missed it
Lewis
times.
has invested a sense of what it means to be a good student, and he leads a good example. There we go.
Mr. Smith, because he's awesome and we get along really well.
Well, because even though I'm really bad at geometry, she makes it fun and she's always willing to help you and make you a better student.
Mrs. Jones, because she's super cool to me and she's just a nice person.
Mr. Larkey, because he was just kind of really laid back and understanding and like more like loose brain, like he wasn't really strict.
Mr. Gresk, because he's a good teacher, he's really funny, he's a good guy, he's neat, and he's like taught us really good. He makes sure we know everything about physics, and he's just a great guy. We did trivia night with him, and it was a really good experience, a really good teacher, and he's just a good role model too.
I say Coach Chapman because he makes me want to do better in life, not only in school but in life too.
I don't know. Let me think about this for a few minutes.
My favorite teacher is Miss Sofel because she influenced me not only as a teacher but as a speech coach, and she was always there to support my decisions.
Mr. Schwartfeger, because for being like a new teacher, like yeah, we've had like some struggles through like the beginning of the year, and like him adjusting as to like how to teach us, and him and like us adjusting to how like he's teaching the like AP statistics like for us students like individually or whatever. I feel like as like a whole, like we've all kind of like grown together in a way because of that experience, and like I don't know, like he always like kind of like love that in people, like when they get excited about like the small things, like how like that makes him excited, because like who gets excited about little stuff like that? Like the little things in life are the things to live for, and the fact that he's living for little things like hypothesis testing in his classroom is pretty cool.
Mr. Bannon, even though he's not really a teacher anymore, I guess, but he's just like really up to date with sports and stuff, and I love talking to him about sports and everything.
Miss Jackson, because we have an inside joke in our class where we call her the mother hen.
I like Mrs. Paul because to all of the students, and she's really, really helpful.
Teacher is Mrs. Martin because she's really funny and she teaches driver's ed in a way that makes kids want to drive safe while also being interesting.
Teacher Fabian, she's like really kind to us, and she like makes German like the best experience ever, and she's like always hyper, and it's a really fun experience to be in her classroom. I like being there.
I remember that pep talk too. She's really good. Okay. Terj, because she helped me through a lot and taught us life skills.
Also Miss Terj, because she is more than just a teacher. She's like a mom, a best friend, because last year when I was going through stuff, she was always the one to ask if I needed help and how I was doing, and she actually cares and tries to connect with everyone of her students. Yeah.
Servan, because history is more fun and I remember the material. I love history teachers, they're awesome.
Coach Chapman, because he pushes all of us to be better people and better athletes, and he's very cool and very comical.
Terj, because she's so nice and sweet and she always tries to put others first.
Mr. Schmelsley, because the class is a safe environment and just well-round altogether. He lets everyone talk and lets everyone input their own ideology, and there's no judgment in his room.
Calder, because she's a really funny, good teacher and she gets along well with students.
I like Mr. Peters because he always makes me laugh, and even if he doesn't teach my class specifically because it's chemistry honors, but even so, he still goes over stuff with me, and I get a better understanding of the lessons, so I think he's pretty.
My favorite teacher is Miss Wojcicki because she's supported me in my career path and helped me become the person that I am right now.
My name is Mr. Miller, mostly because he was able to assist me in computer programming with a smile, and also he showed me my untapped potential of how I could become a good programmer if I try to be.
Mr. Smith, because his love for what he does in his life inspires me to do better and to be like that when I'm older, and to have that kind of love for what I'm doing.
Teacher is Miss Dobbs because I think she's a very good historian, and I think she's very kind to her students and very understanding, and someone that I would consider more of a friend.
Constance, because she actually looks out for us like we're family, and she actually treats us like we actually matter to her. We're not just kids that she's getting paid to take care of.
Miss Cecila, because her grading style has helped me in the long run.
Peters, because he keeps class interesting and he listens to every answer and tries to make an elaborate answer to explain things better.
Mr. Smith, because he's the choir teacher and I want to be a choir teacher, and he also provides guidance to me and he's very supportive. Aww.
Lewis, because he cares for all his athletes and has a good relationship with all his students.
Miss Willis, because she's very open to talk to, she's super nice and relaxed, and she's funny and a great teacher.
I wonder what that's stuff.
Mr. Bodie, because he's fun and his class is exciting, and he's a gym teacher, but more than that, because he's patient and respectful and lets us be ourselves.
There's a lot of repeats in here. McCulloch, because he's just a really good teacher and he's funny.
Senora Hurt, because she genuinely cares about her students and makes them feel welcome.
You mean Senora? Or is it guy?
It's SRA, Senora Hurt.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Senora. For a reason, because she's really more nice. She's really nice and makes my day. For a reason, because she's really cool and makes my first period class fun. 2 out of 1.
Yeah. Miss Hurt, because
Malinowski, because he really knows how to connect what he's teaching and what happens in the room.
Wojcicki, because she helps out a lot and she's really understanding and a good teacher.
Dobbs, because she's sweet, funny, and she's very open and overall lovable.
Miss Woods, because she's a real nerd about things. SCOTUS for life. Rominsky, because she keeps us on time and she gives us a good schedule.
Mr. Anderson, because he always helps me out when I need him, and we just get along really well and kind of close.
Calder, because she's really chill and nice and actually cares about the students she needs. Student needs. Sorry.
Frau Rossler, because she's so intelligent and she's so trustworthy, and she is like a role model for me because she's so nice and smart and knows how to live and have fun.
Well, that's nice. Dobbs because she connects well with her students and isn't boring.
Mr. Alvin Lewis, because he motivates me to improve myself and work harder for my future, coming from Taylor Van Leave. Sorry if I messed up that name.
Genteel because she's a really fun teacher. So yeah, some of these aren't anonymous if you caught on.
Alright. Miss Jones because she truly is dedicated to her job and ensures that everyone understands the material that she's teaching. She makes everyone feel welcome and has a great and open and fun personality.
Brenda because she's a sweetheart and she made learning fun and exciting every day.
Garcia because he connects well with the students.
Kalowski because she's really relaxed and knows what her students need.
McCulloch because he's spontaneous, crazy, and awesome.
Bakewell because she's really good at teaching math in a way that's easy to understand.
Miss Rizzio because she's excited and always ready to help with whatever you need.
O'Leary because she's pretty and she's nice to us as it makes her class fun and she keeps it interesting. She makes me look forward to class.
Miss Gentile because she's awesome and really relaxed. Miss Constant because she's really laid back, cool, and always making jokes, and helps us out with a lot.
Vesper because he's a great teacher and even a better guy.
Miss Garzinski because she's nice and helpful and she has a heart.
Jackson because she's funny and a good teacher.
McGuire because he touched my heart.
Tennis because she makes class fun and she communicates well with the students.
Malinowski because he's nice and understanding and passionate towards all of his students. Ledbetter because she's so savage.
Savage? Cecil